Good evening, Owls family. How are you doing? Hoot hoot. Good evening, Tammy. How are you doing, sister? How you doing, Dark Lord Minute? How are you doing? Good evening, Q. Welcome into chat. How is everybody doing? I'm all frazzled like, trying to get my tail ready. Good evening, Homestead Aquarius. How are you doing? Man, I done got that all crooked. Yep. I pulled one of Dark Lord Minutes sliding in at the nick of time. Oh, I see how you are. Other lives. Fine, fine, Dark Lord Minute. Yeah. Good evening, David. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? Everybody's quiet. How are y'all doing today? Doing well. Doing about as good as can be. Good evening, Janie. How are you doing? Welcome into chat. That's okay, Dark Lord Minute. I'll let you slide this time. Good evening, Mike. How are you doing? Good evening, hippie chick. Hello, beautiful. How are you doing? I wasn't expecting to see you in here. I was hoping you was going to rest, get you some rest. Hey, Q, welcome into chat. How are you doing? I'm sorry, Mike. Yeah, the ads can get bad. No, no news from Pam at all. I haven't heard anything. And worrying about her. Good evening, Regina. How are you doing? Oh, yes, this is one of my favorite pieces. I'm trying to fight with the chain to get it to go up. It's sterling silver and labradorite. Absolutely love them. Oh, thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. I really do. Because I hate commercials and I hate putting y'all through the commercials. But yeah, hippie chick, I figured you'd be resting. You've had a very long week and weekend. Good evening, Forest Girl. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? That's fine. What you cooking? You got enough for everybody? Yep, commercials are part of it. Unfortunately, that's how I get my funding. Because believe me, I've had enough other things wanting me to, yeah, do advertising for them, and no, no, no. If I'm not interested in it, I'm not about to drag y'all through it too. So, Forest Girl, what you cooking us for dinner? Ooh, that sounds interesting. That's definitely an interesting combination there, Forest Girl. That sounds good. Yeah, we still get paid, but we do not get paid that much at all. Not whatsoever. It's about the equivalent of getting paid by shorts. And let's just say shorts pay out 8 cents for every 1,000 views. Good evening. Oh Lord, I'm gonna mess this up. Peter Vidnik, no, I'm not wearing a t-shirt. Good evening, John. How are you doing? Welcome into chat. Blessed Memorial Day to you too. Oh, what kind of pizza did you make, Q? That does sound good for us, girl. It does. Yes, absolutely. That's why I posted in my post. I don't celebrate Memorial Day like most people do. It's not a happy day. It's a somber day when you give thanks for those who sacrificed the ultimate by giving up their lives for this country. Yep, the ad money is more from people who are not premium. Yep. Hey, Tofu, happy to see you. And the only time I will ever be happy to see Tofu. How are you doing? Why butcher chicken? Because it's food. Humans were meant to be carnivores. Oh, that sounds good, Q. Oh wait, I'll be making my pizza McQuarty pizza tonight. Yeah, it's not so much a sad day, it's a somber day. It's a day of remembrance. Um, to me, barbecuing and being thankful for a day off, that's Labor Day. That's Labor Day, not Memorial Day. This is a day we give thanks for the men, women, and service animals who gave up the ultimate sacrifice of their life. And I don't just honor them one day a year, it's a daily thanks for what they done. I'm doing well, Tofu, thank you. I'm still above ground, not kicking as high, but still kicking. I'm sorry to hear that, Janie, but I am beyond thankful for his service. I am. They were not treated like they should have been when they came home. Good evening, A. Perry. How are you doing? Yeah, YouTube paying out is odd, really odd. Yes, omnivores is true, but I tend to lean a little more to the carnivore. Yes, I am fighting for him, Janie, best I can, and it's a struggle. I promised him that I took would take care of him in good or bad times. Kicking and talking a bunch. Yep. And that's why I give thanks every day when I wake up. Nope, there's not enough time in one day to honor everyone, but you can say a broadcast prayer that covers everything. No vet is treated like they should be. Go to a VA. I know for a fact. I haven't froze. What, Gina? Gina coming in to check on me. Nope, I'm not froze yet. I'm not in the north. Now I'm not. I wasn't meaning everybody at the VA don't care, but our government sure don't. But there's a lot of good people that work at the VA, and then there's always going to be those bad apples that don't care. Hey, October Opal, you slid in and I missed it. How are you doing, Hoot Hoot? But yeah, let's just say I was there by my dad's side when he had to go to the VA, and let's just say it was a chop shop. Thank you, Janie. I appreciate that more than anything. Hey, October Opal. Yep, I knew it was your end, John. You're up north. Of course, you're going to be cold. Good evening, Candy. How are you doing tonight? Putting a duck coop together. Pray for me. Good evening, Jennifer. How are you doing? You almost slid in and I didn't see you. How are you doing? Good evening, David Lynn. Welcome into chat. How are you doing this evening? Frost stroke. Well, I am happy to say I am done with the garlic harvest for this year. Thank you, David Lynn, Prepper Principal. I appreciate it more than you know. You too. Thank you. Any day I'm above ground and I'm breathing, it's a blessed day to start with. But yeah, I am so thankful. Now, I'm not going to lie, I miss them already. It don't look right walking by and those beds are empty, but thankfully the garlic harvest for 23 is done and over. No, honestly, God, no homestead at Aquarius. Nope, it don't. Yes, any day upright and breathing and walking, yeah, I am thankful. Tammy, are you feeling better? Because I know you were down. But yeah, when I was doing the garlic tops, drying, dehydrating the garlic greens, let me tell you, I could smell the shed from the back porch, but it smelled so wonderful. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. Yeah, next year it's going to be bigger because I finally got those two other beds built. I just got to finally get them filled. Yes, it will, Janie, but I'll tell you what's worse about seeping out of your pores is if you eat ramps. Ramps are the worst one. Good evening, Squeaky Forte. How are you doing? Welcome in the chat. What's next for my garden? Well, I have been cleaning up the main garden. I have about a quarter of it cleaned up and weed eated down. I hand pulled all of Vintopia. It's finished being cleaned. I'm working on a long term video, shooting at little clips here and there of resurrecting my garden. On the list now is trying to get my tiller started. That's okay, Homestead Aquarius. That's fine. Oh, yeah, I worked my tail off to get those. I call it recycling. I went down to a dear friend's house and helped tear down a house trailer. I saved as many 2x4s as I could, all of the tin siding, and all of the underpinning. Also saved windows. I think I got a door or two. And there's a bunch of other stuff. And that was a hot job to do. But yeah, I love ramps. The ones Tammy sent me didn't make it, but I'm hoping to get some more started eventually. What did I miss? I missed something. Dark Lord Minute said something. Oh, what I salvaged, I cut 2x4s up and I cut the tin siding off that came off the trailer. If you look at my garlic harvest video, you'll see the two empty beds behind it. My next goal is to figure out how to get money to get 24 bales of straw so I can get my sweet potatoes started. That's okay, Tammy. I wasn't fussing. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I don't see how Dark Lord Minute survives where he's at. Man, that place has got to be a circus. Yep, we're going to have an interesting hurricane season. And from what I've seen and been listening to several other people, there's a good chance y'all better get ready. There's a possibility of a super. They kill me with these names. They really do. A super El Nino. Yeah, I don't speak Spanish. A super El Nino later this year. And yeah, it's possibility going to be really bad. Oh, believe me, Janie, I know. And yeah, hard work is pretty much all I know. Nope, I haven't seen Amber here yet. She'll be coming. Yes, yes, quince bushes, because I remember as a child helping my grandmother harvest her quinces and making quince preserves and quince jam. Yep, that's the magic words, Jennifer. Look, y'all, I'm gonna tell you right now, I still kick myself in the tail because I had the opportunity. Now, if Grandma would have been still alive, then yeah, she would have had something to say to me. I chose Spanish over taking Latin. I should have took the Latin because it would have been a massive help. Um, yeah, a year and a half of Spanish. That was the worst torture I ever went through. The teacher was hateful because I wasn't in the clique of her favorite students. The blood that goes through me, the ancestors were, well, not happy because, Spanish. They come over and done a number to the people here, especially that horrid DeSoto, bloodthirsty monster that he was. And yeah, a year and a half, I finally cried uncle. Couldn't take it no more. Went to my guidance counselor, told her, I said, look, I'm losing my mind. I'm not happy where I'm at. The teacher don't like me. I don't fit into the clique. I said, you've got to get me out of this class. You've got to get me out of this class. She said, well, what do you want? I said, I want so far away from Spanish that yeah, I don't even know that it exists. I said, I want peace, quiet, and calm. Yep, took half a semester of pottery. Never been happier in my life. I enjoyed myself. Oh, thank you, Tammy. I grow my own slips. Yeah, it's easy to grow sweet potato slips. Thank you so much, Tammy. I appreciate it. Hey, Barry, welcome into chat. How are you doing? Oh, she was hateful, hateful. And then the first year, because I had her for 2 years. Oh my God, she looked at me at the first year now, and I had good grades even though I was miserable in that class. I had a B plus. She never would give me an A no matter how hard I tried. And when they got ready for their yearly trip to Spain and everything, she looked at me and told me, well, you don't deserve to go, so you're not going to get to go. I told her, I said, I'm not worried about getting to go because one, I'm too poor to get to go. And two, I really don't want to be seen with a person like you out in public. Oh, that did not settle well. Got sent to the principal's office, told him exactly how I was being treated, and he had a talk with her. So, of course, that only made it harder on me. Listen, I know enough Spanish to say a few words. Now, Daddy, on the other hand, yep, and I know some select words that, yeah, will get you in trouble. Or if you really want to insult somebody, but yeah, no, I'm good. Well, John, I will have to show you how A southern girl or a southern gal grows sweet potato slips, and it doesn't involve water. I don't like doing sweet potato slips in water. They're just not healthy looking and they get all straggly. Oh yeah, yeah. I had some horrid teachers. I had some horrid teachers. My I can't remember. She was either my calculus teacher or my trigonometry teacher. Evil woman, another evil woman. Um, every year at Christmas time, made handmade candies, boxed them all up nice, and gave them to the teachers. And I told them, I said, "Look, I'm not doing this for favoritism. I do this because I want to thank you for what you do." That heifer. I'm using the word lightly. I went to give her box, and that year was I had made a bunch of different kinds of fudge and put them in beautiful tin. She looked at me. She says, "How do I know that you're not trying to poison me?" And a whole bunch of nasty stuff. I looked at her. I said, "That's okay, fine. I'll take it back home. You don't deserve it anyway." Out the door I went. Yeah, no. I just learned not to take stuff off teachers. Good evening, Gila Monster. How are you doing? Welcome in the chat. But yeah, I've had some doozies, and the sad part was they were all AP teachers who should, know to act better than that. Good evening, Monica. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Ha ha ha! Homestead Aquarius. That's funny. But yeah, that's like the time I got in trouble because there for a while I hung with the wrong kids at school, and yeah, I was a rebel. What can I say? And I got caught up with the wrong kids. I didn't do nothing bad, you know. Well, according to some, it would be. I got caught smoking behind the gymnasium, cigarettes, nothing else. The other ones was doing the bad stuff. Um, yeah, I've done all of 3 months in private Catholic school. Yeah, that didn't go over well. That was a yeah. A boy was torturing me, picking on me, and well, I just don't take stuff. And he was just all up in my face, and I just decked him. Hit him so hard I knocked him backwards several feet. Then the nun came at me with the ruler. I told her, I said, "If you think you're going to touch me with that ruler, you're fixing to get the same thing he done. You're not going to beat on me." Yep, I was kicked out of, yeah, Catholic school. Yep. I hated the uniforms anyway. Ha ha ha. Man, John, I missed out on that one. I'm going to have to, I should have knew about that one. Blessed Memorial Day to you too, fishing for fun. Yeah, there were some whoever some evil teachers. Yeah, they're the gateway to cigars. I prefer cigars. I'm not gonna lie. I smoke cigars because one, they have less chemicals in it. But yep, I smoke my cigars, but it's cigars and nothing else. Yep. I tell you, some of these teachers are just, yeah, they need to rethink their profession and choose another one. Yes, definitely thank everyone who served our country. Yes. Let's see, hold on. Yes, people don't realize it's not a joke. Back now, that was when that happened. It was early 80s. And them nuns are brutal. I'm not gonna lie, they're brutal with them rulers. They're sadistic because, yeah, well, it's not my it's not my fault they chose that pathway and that they're hormonal monsters. Um, that's how you look at me. Well, it's true. They're frustrated and they beat on the little kids. But no, she came at me with that yardstick. No, that wasn't going to happen. No, you didn't hit on me. You didn't. No. I see. I told y'all Amber would be in here. Hey, Amber, how are you doing, darling? That's okay, honey. I understand people are busy. Believe me, I understand everybody's busy. This is my once a week happy dose of being able to sit still and talk to everybody and visit. Yes, they will. Yeah, they will. I've seen them do it, and it's ungodly horrible. They will. They'll smack you on the hands, especially the knuckles. Uh, I've seen them swat people right in the back of the knee, and all. Yeah, and I'm like, well, I'm not doing it, not allowing it, not going to happen. Oh, it's okay, Amber. We understand, darling. But yeah, they're vicious. What? Me? I'm trying to make y'all laugh because I enjoy myself. But I'm not joking. I was raised don't start no fights, but you better not lose a fight if somebody picked on you. Daddy was he meant it that if somebody, you know, let them swing at you, make sure they miss. And if I lost the fight, I was going to have to answer to him. I didn't fight much because I scared most people because I was the loner. I didn't really fit in with anybody. But yeah, teachers, I'm not going to take stuff off of them. Shouldn't have to. They should know how to act better. Oh Lord, yeah, you didn't get caught chewing gum in school. Woo, woo. Okay, that's fine, hippie chick. Thank you, darling, for coming in. I appreciate you more than you know. And I know you're exhausted. I saw your comment. I didn't get to respond, and I apologize about that. Oh, thank you. I'm just being me. I'm no different from here than I am anywhere else. You get some sleep, darling, and remember, you're beautiful as well. Never forget that. I know I'm trying not to think about that, John. You know that could be a potential nightmare there. Joking, joking. But yeah, man, now we would be sneaky in school. Uh, all right, you Homestead Aquarius. Aren't you supposed to be laying that phone down so it can charge so you can listen? Okay, Janie, I'll look at that. Thank you. Thank you so much. I've got to post that. Sorry, y'all. It's just been crazy. Now, school was I loved education. I loved learning. School was, and I'm going to be honest as can be, school was my escape from my mother. That's why I had very good attendance. I was rarely ever absent. School was my escape. And I sure you are, Homestead Aquarius. Sure you are. But yeah, only time I missed school was when I was actually really bad sick. But other than that, no, I went to school to escape the ground nuts. I'm trying to think about that one. But yeah, I have to agree with you on that one, Homestead Aquarius. But that's another different subject. We are still talking to them. We're still talking. Okay, I will get that posted tonight. Oh, gum's easy to get out. Ice cubes. Good evening, D. How are you doing? Welcome in the chat. Yeah, gum. Peanut butter oil or peanut butter. Hmm. Peanut butter. Yeah, peanut butter. The ice cubes will work too. Yeah, the ice cube will freeze it, but then use peanut butter. Yep. That way it'll get more of the oil. That way it'll get the oil out. Ah. Freeze it. Peanut butter, y'all, works to get gum out too. After what, using the ice cube? Use the ice cube. You're going to use the ice to get it colder. That way it's not as sticky, not of a mess. See, what we done was use the ice cubes and it got really fragile and broke up and just crumbled. Sometimes it won't if you got really fine hair. Mm-hmm. So that's why you freeze it, and then you use the peanut butter to to get it out of your hair. Okay. Most people have peanut butter instead of they don't usually have coconut oil. Mm-hmm. So you use the ice as much as you can, and then you use the peanut butter to get it more out of your hair. All right, there we go. Use the ice first to freeze it as much as you can, and then use the peanut butter. The oil will get the gum out. Now, I wasn't that much interested in boys. I was interested in getting an education because, well, one, not bragging, but yeah, I happened to be a whole lot smarter than most children when I started school because my grandmother. I already knew how to read, I knew how to write, count way up, way past 100. I was bored. I'm telling you, it was boring reading Dick and Jane and watch the dog run, and yeah, it was boring. But well, I don't even know where I was going with that crap. Oh yeah, yeah, young age, I knew boys caused trouble. They had cooties that caused trouble, and yeah, no, I wasn't going to get saddled down with trouble. I was going to get my education. Good evening, Felicia. Welcome in the chat. Welcome. I'm thankful you're here. Oh, y'all are welcome. Yeah, the ice cube trick, and I haven't tried the peanut butter, but of course, gum back then was different from gum today. She, Kristen, my niece, swears by the peanut butter. See, back in the day, the gum would just crumble. I don't blame you, Janie. I would too. I would too. Yeah, no cooties. I didn't want no cooties. No, thank you. No, thank you. But yeah, no, no cooties. Yeah, I enjoyed the books a whole lot more. Okay, no problem, Healer Monster. Yep, we're gonna be here. We've got a little over an hour and a quarter to go. We're gonna be here. No, I was glancing at my niece sitting on the couch. Junior stepped out because he's probably cold. He stepped out. He's out on the back porch. No, he tried to give me a heart attack last night. He scared me this morning. I was up really late this morning talking and enjoying myself. Well, kinda. I was stress relieving. Um, no, that was before then. Never mind. He came out onto the back porch because I was sitting outside, so I wasn't smoking, on which I can't smoke in the house here anyway. But I try to avoid him. He come out, avoid being around him when I smoke. Lord, let me finish my phrases here. He came out. He just, how do you explain it? Just kind of floated in a way. Looked like he was floating out the door. And I turned around, looked up at him, and I'm telling you, he looked like a ghost in the face, y'all. His color was gone. He about scared the hell out of me. Yes, I'm on the west side. Welcome back, hippie chick. Man, that was a quick week. How you doing? Wind plum. I haven't heard of a wind plum. No, I do have down here. I have several growing. I have the wild Chickasaw plum. Oh, American wild plum. Okay, I was fixing to say I might have to look into this one. Good evening, Pearlio. Welcome in the chat. How are you doing? Okay, Forest Girl, I saw that. I saw that. I yeah, I've used WD 40 a couple times on the hair too. You gotta be careful though. But the American Wild Plum, that when now you got to remember they can be. Of course, I don't like to use the word invasive on natural plants, but they spread by runners, and if you get them going really good, the plums are amazing. They're not great big plums, but if they get a good pollination, they are heavy producers. Yeah, if you just throw them in there, the birds are going to eat those sunflower seeds up. Now, some can be sour, some can be really sweet. It depends on, because there's different varieties of wild plum depending on, where you're at. I would have to, have they leafed out yet, hippie chick? If they have leafed out, if you could take a good close up picture of several, leaves, email that to me and I can find out exactly which kind they are. Yes, they can be little red, some can be a little bit bigger purple. There's several different kinds. Yes, Tennessee's beautiful. She's gorgeous from one end to the other. Okay, well, when you do get leaves on it, hippie chick, take that picture and I can do some more studying on it. Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about a lot of Asian fruits and everything because, yeah, those things are expensive. Oh, more than happy to help, hippie chick, more than happy. Oh, John has disappeared on us. I know Homestead Aquarius is charging his phone. Oh, Lonnie, I'm sorry I didn't see you slide in. Welcome in the chat, Lonnie. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? You betcha we don't know all who lost their lives, but we can give thanks to every one of them. Yes, I'll be making plantain salve when I head back home, or plantain oil when I head back home. Oh, that's interesting. Now, wait, what? Where does it? You've got to be careful because some red buds you can't harvest the flowers. It needs to be the native red bud here to harvest the flowers, be able to eat the seed pods and the leaves. Black pearl red bud. I haven't heard of that one. I have had trouble with dogs being in catnip. One time I had to fight the chickens. I don't know what happened with the chickens. They just, yeah. And then I've had trouble with the catnip outside before with the feral cats. It could be anything, it could be deer, you never know. John, that would be one of the greatest thrills you'll ever have in your whole life. So, there you go. Be careful, be very careful what you wish for. Oh, that's okay. Look, he's always already gonna be embarrassed from the okra challenge. I'd hate to have to really, really embarrass him in his chambers. Because let's just say, how do I want to say this? You just don't freely want to trap a wildcat that will rip you apart in a small room. Let's just say that. I haven't heard that one, Perlio. I haven't even. I don't even think I've seen one. I'll have to do research on that one. I haven't. Good evening, homestead. Almost homesteading. How are you doing? Welcome into chat. I haven't heard of pineapple weed. Now I might know it by a different name. Give it your best shot, John. Give it your best shot because some people just have to learn and accept the butt whipping that comes from writing checks. They're writing checks with their mouth that their butt can't cash. Let's just say that. Yes, I have pineapple. Well, no, my pineapple sage finally, unfortunately, died. I need to get some more. But yeah, no, I haven't heard of pineapple weed unless I know it by a different name. Good evening, Jeff. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? Oh, he will, October Opal. Don't you worry. He hasn't experienced the fury of a southern whooping. That's why. Good evening, Renegade Black Sheep. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? Okay, pineapple sage. Many, many wonderful things you can do with it. You can make flavored vinegar with it, of course. You can make, the flavored vinegar to make salad dressings. You can dry it for tea. One thing I like to do now, once in a while, I cheat and use a box cake mix. I know, but take your cake pan, butter and flour it really good. Harvest your pineapple sage leaves and lay them on top of the butter and floured cake pan. Do either a white cake mix or homemade, or a butter cake mix or homemade, whichever one you want. Pour the batter on top slowly over the pineapple sage leaves in each pan. Bake it. When the cake gets done, bring it out. Now you can leave the leaves in the cake or you can take them off, but it will scent your whole cake like it has pineapple in it. Good evening, Larks Homesteadish. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? Jeff Brown, I understand people have lives. You have been missed, but I understand not everybody can make it, and I don't expect it of anyone. I'm just thankful you take the time to spend time with us, and thank you. I understand people have lives. I wouldn't give them catnip tea. That might be too much of an overlord. No, you have not seen a southern butt whooping, John. You have not experienced that. Yeah, it's not pretty. It's not pretty. Yes, it does, John. It really does. I know all too well. But yeah, pineapple weed. I haven't heard that one. Oh wow, flying the coop, or was he already had already flown the coop? Congratulations. But yeah, the pineapple sage cake is wonderful. You can also cut it up, chop it up, mix it into like sugar cookie recipe, bake sugar cookies. You can do little muffins with them. Well, congratulations, Jeff. I hope it's a beautiful day for them. Yeah, I'll tell you the best thing you can do for mosquitoes, because I swear by it, is it can be a little pricey. It's called a Dyna trap. Dyna trap. It's an electric, just hear me out, an electric mosquito machine. Don't use any poisons or anything. It's fairly silent, no zapping or anything. And one of the mosquito machines that I have does a half an acre. And what they do is there's a blue light inside that heats the metal that uh, puts out like not carbon monoxide, but it mosquito attractant. It's built into the machine. You never have to replace it or anything. It's a natural forming something, and when the mosquito comes near it, the little silent fan sucks the mosquito into a basket. It's wonderful. No chemicals, nothing. And it's pretty silent. Yes, he is, Homestead Aquarius. Yes, he is trying to pick a fight. He is instigating. Yes, yes, he is. Yeah, I don't use bug zappers because unfortunately they tend to kill too many of the good bugs. Yes, yes, he is almost homesteading. Yeah. No, no sticky pad, nothing. It's I'll do a video on it. I'll make a video on it because I know everybody enjoy it. Well, the ones who watched it when I done a video on my propane cooker. Um, Now I don't know if they make them the same way that they do now, but I know you can find them at Sam's. Um, and I'm telling you, it's wonderful. It's silent, and what it does is it the mosquito comes along, it's drawn to the light and whatever scent that is. You don't have to use any scents or anything. And when it gets close enough, the little fan sucks it into a big deep basket. And all you do is take a screwdriver, like during the day, unscrew the little basket, dump the dead mosquitoes out, and put it back on. And you don't have to clean it, except for, dump the basket. Yes, he does, Larks. Yes, he does. Yeah, up here where I'm at, any Skin So Soft spray, deep woods off, any of that. I tell you, I think these mosquitoes, flat footed, stand there and up it and laugh at us. Yeah, I had a mosquito last night land on my arm on the back porch. I heard it, then I felt it land. I looked at it. That thing was close to being dime size. You better believe it did not make it through. It lost its life last night, and I had no shame nor no mercy because I'm like, I don't want these things making no babies. Yeah, the thermocells don't have a big radius, but the Dynatrap, the ones that I have, works for a half an acre. Yes, almost homesteading. Yes, yes. Be thankful that you are a frog. Yes, CO2. That's what it. Yeah. Yeah, I call them the B-52 bomber mosquitoes. That was a good one, Homestead Aquarius. It's true. Because, those jellyfish try to bite, they try to be bad, they sting, and the best way to do is just pee on them. Take care of the sting, take care of the jellyfish, and go about your business. Dyna Trap. D, and it's capital Dyna, and then trap, TRAP. I swear by mine. I really do. Yep, ribbit, ribbit. Yes, you can use diatomaceous earth. Just make sure don't do it on a windy day, and you do use a mask because it can get into your lungs. It's not poison, but it's fine, fine stone, so it can cut. Just be careful with it. I tend to be, believe it or not, allergic to it. Oh, really, Larks? You have a halo? Really now? Oh, really? I missed something. I missed something. Yeah, there'll be a run on those traps, but now I don't get any commission or anything. I speak from experience on the traps, and I know for a fact they work. I know it. Yep, it helps. I've seen several use it, and yeah, I know it. I know the urine works to get rid of the sting, but if you think about it, jellyfish don't have a body mass. They're just goo. So, if they act threatening, you really don't have nothing, well, Lawrence is a different story. But yeah, jellyfish is just goo, you know? There's no backbone. Now, obviously, you don't know much about frogs or bullfrogs, John. Bullfrogs are extremely vicious. They are some predators. They will go after many things. So watch it. Yes, the moths are beautiful, and they're very important pollinators for a lot of plants. There's many plants that are not pollinated by bees or your daytime pollinators. They're pollinated by moths. Hey, that's how I drink my coffee. I don't play. Y'all think I play? No, I don't play. I'm serious about my coffee. But yeah, John just wants to act big and bad because, he's a jellyfish. But if you think about it, jellyfish can't do much of anything on land. Their strong point is, out in the water. They just, dry up into this little glob of goo on the shore. Hey, G Mama Grows, hoot hoot, how are you doing, darling? Yeah, I told people when I drink coffee. And it's no game. Yeah, because what it does is it cuts their bodies. The eggshells cuts their body. That's just like diatomaceous earth. It's ground up stone. That's why, it kills certain bugs because, it's like razor blades to their little soft bodies. Deep woods bug lovers. Yep. On a good day, it's about two. It's about two pots worth. Not the 180 ones were for an acre or bigger. Yeah, no, they come in smaller sizes and cost a lot less. And it also depends on who's selling it as well. When I got mine, now granted, it was before everything went crazy in the world. Um, I think I paid 80, 80 a piece for mine, somewhere in that ball range. But I'm telling you, it's worth it. The only thing you have to replace on the whole machine is the light bulb. But it as long as you take care of it, the bulb will last forever. The bulbs are not expensive, and yeah, that's it. The only thing you'd have to replace is the bulb. And there's no chemicals or anything. Yeah, and believe me, it's worth every penny. That half acre one. Now, if you got smaller place and you just want your neighbors to fend for themselves, but of course you're going to take care of their bugs as well because all the mosquitoes is going to come your way. But yeah, it's worth every penny. No, you can't, John. You know why? This is not an official global gardening and homesteading community live stream. It's not official. So, yeah, free roam. See, you got to think better, John. You got to think better. Apparently, John, here, you need my coffee cup because you're going to need something to be able to keep up with me. Good evening, Quebec Patriot. How are you doing? Now, before any of y'all owls get all upset or anything, me and John's just playing. It's a game back and forth. So owls do not attack yet. Yes, ticks are horrible this year, y'all. So please be careful and keep yourself checked. Now there's the fly traps work really good, but you gotta be careful, especially if on a windy day. That liquid nasty thing in the bag that you can find at the big blue uh, store that starts with an L. Those work wonders for fly traps too. Nope, we don't get penalties because this is not an official live stream for the global gardening and homesteading community. This is the OWLS family chat. You don't have any jewel weed, Tammy? Are you trying to throw me under the bus, Robert? Don't tell me not only am I going to have to, kick your tail cooking, I'm going to have to watch out for backstabbing. I got my eyes on you. Robert, you're a Southern man. You should know better. You should have morals and ethics and not be sneaking around. That's okay, John. I'm a woman. I can handle it. Don't you worry about it. Let's see, where was that at? I was trying to find it. Jewelweed's your best plant for the poison ivy. Do you have any baking soda? See if that'll work. And also, believe it or not, washing it with Dawn dish soap will also it will dissipate, break up the oil. What homestead queries? What? Not at all. I've been in trouble most of my life. You think Yes, jewel weed is very important to have. It if you make it, you can make it into I don't want to say liniment, but you can mix the jewel weed with either isopropyl rubbing alcohol, not not high, not the higher um proof to like 50, 60. I can't remember where, or you can mix that with witch hazel. And yes, bug bites, rashes, poison ivy, you name it. But yes, jewel weed is very important to have. Yep, same way with me almost homesteading. But see, this is what you need to see. Both you almost homesteading and Larks. You see how both of them play? You have to be careful with both of them. Because, yeah, John's more out front. Robert will just throw you under the bus. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that poison ivy getting into your bloodstream. Yeah, that can be very dangerous. Very dangerous because that can make you deathly sick. It's not an official live stream. You can't do that. That has to be done on an official global gardening and homesteading community live stream. Yes, jewelweed will dry up poison ivy. Here's the fun thing about it: in most places, not all, where poison ivy grows, jewelweed grows as well. Now, it doesn't always happen that way, but you can pretty much go by it most of the time. You can see that I am highly, highly worried about it. Lordy, I might drop a tear. Nah. Miss an ounce of sleep? Nah. But just remember, there'll be retribution to play. Yeah. Be careful what you wish for. Remember that old saying. Oh, that's nice to know. Now I know what your biggest problem is, John. Bad. Now, here's the one thing, Felicia, about the books. I have a big collection of books as well. The thing is, you have to do research on the author of the book and see who is funding the writing of the book. So, a lot of our books are being extremely suppressed in information, and some people just write books to write books, and yeah. Yes, jewelweed likes moist areas. I've seen it grow in up in the hills, but a lot of times it does like moist areas, and it will usually, not always, but usually grow where the poison ivy and the poison oak and stuff is. Now, everybody screams poison sumac. Good luck seeing that. I've seen it once in my life, and that was way back in the swamp. And I'm telling you, most people wouldn't have went back as far as I went into the swamp, but I was fishing and enjoying myself. And yeah, dodging what we call trap jaw water moccasins because they're the ones that can unhinge. Their head will be laying like this and they can unhinge their jaw and it'll flop. Yeah. Yeah. Crossing beaver dams and stuff. Yeah. But good luck seeing poison sumac. Now, see, not always. You can't always go by the leaves of three. Because if you have any Virginia creeper around you, yeah, you'll think it was the beginning of poison ivy coming up as well. So sometimes the rule of three can be misleading. Yeah, I know about that cottonmouth two step. No, thank you. Okay, chicken advice. Girl's got an eye infection. Now her other eye is shut. Lonnie, did you ever find any ooznia down there around where you're at? Because you can give the chickens ooznia tea, and you can also make a eye wash with the ooznia tea as well. Not that don't give them, the same tea, just one container of the tea for them to drink and another container for to wipe their eyes. I've noticed that this year poison ivy's gone crazy. Like I said, y'all, since that -20 freeze, things have lost their minds growing. They really have. Yes, jewelweed is beautiful. Okay. Oh, Junior, you calm down now. Yes, he has listened to you quite a bit, John. Yes, he has. Yes, I was telling you, you can find that heavy duty vinegar at the big box store. It starts with an L. I have bought it there. Yeah, yeah, that one's rough. Good evening, Maureen. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? Hoot hoot. How are you doing, darling? But yeah, down at the same place where I tore down the trailer at, um, she hired me to work to pull poison ivy because I'm not used, allergic to it. But yeah, pulling the poison ivy is a whole lot better. Pulling it by the roots. Now, see, Maureen, you get to see both of them in action and how they tag team and will throw you under the bus. Keep an eye on them. But yeah, Diva in the dark, Maureen, I'm warning you, Mr. Robert will throw you under the bus and not think twice about it. And while we all know John just wants to penalize everyone and scream at them. I'm really worried. Maureen, can you see the worry in my face and how I'm about to shed, a tear? Just for your own safety. Just know from one woman to another, watch out for both of them. Scheming and conniving, let's just say. And, women have to stick together and watch each other's backs anymore. Okay, now I'll tell you one thing a lot of people don't know. Oh, I know you can. I'm just letting you know, Maureen. Just keep your eyes open. You think you can trust them? No, no. And Robert, being a Southern man, you'd expect him to have better morals and ethics. No, no. But getting back to what I was going to say, and this is serious. A lot of people don't know about the Z Pack. Be careful taking Z Pack. A lot of people don't know that it actually messes with your electrical heart rhythms. If you feel weird, dizzy, lightheaded, chest pains, I've been on Z Pack once. I can't have it because it messed me up really bad. But everybody needs to know, and they don't tell people this. But Z Pack has bad reactions with your electrical heart rhythm, and it can mess you up badly. Azithromycin. Yep, I've had that one before. Yeah, a lot of people don't know these things, and it's sad because that's just like when I was really bad sick and I had what I affectionately call Sauron. They kept trying to force on me, you're diabetic, No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I know for a fact I'm not. Nobody down the generations in my family on either side has had diabetes. Now, I had MRSA, one of the wonderful things going on with the cyst. Now, a lot of people don't know. They kept trying to force metformin on me. Evil, evil medication, evil medication. A lot of people are not warned, nor do most of your pharmacists know that if you've ever had MRSA, it stays in your body. It doesn't always break out again, but it stays in your body. If you've had MRSA, you cannot take metformin because the two interact, fight one another, and it can put you in a diabetic coma. And if you research the side effects of metformin, and I'm thankful Junior found it for me because one, I wasn't going to take the metformin anyway. And he found that side effect at the very bottom of that medicine. And yeah, I took it to the pharmacist and she told me, yes, ma'am, you're not going to be taking this medication. So I'm like going, y'all need to start listening to people about things. Y'all don't know everything. So you have to be careful about that. You notice Robert and John. I am just worried to the point I just don't know how to act. Hold on, let me ask my niece. What is the best medication to take for stress?
Best medication to take for stress?
It, what would be prescribed the most? Is it Valium?
No, you don't. You wouldn't take a benzo. Um, Usually you take something like Buspar.
Okay, I'm asking the professional over here. You can tell that I'm so stressed out, so worried that, yeah, I'll have to find some medication. Not reading my lips, not worried. She died. I'm sorry to hear that, John. That's horrible. But yeah, MRSA is evil. MRSA is horrible. MRSA hurts. I'd never wish that on anybody. It's horrible. Yeah, I know. I was joking around, Dark Lord Minute. I'm not going to be medicated. You know how I am about Big Pharma. I don't need it. Yeah, I'm telling you, fight. Do not take that horrible, horrid stuff. I've seen what it does to people, and it's evil. Yeah, I know, y'all. It's all a joke. I'm not that stressed, y'all. Yes, you better believe it, sass. You better believe it. The wild lettuce will just knock me out if I'm not careful. Yes, MRSA can kill fast. I've had it twice. But yeah, no, we're just joking around, y'all. I'm not gonna get medicated. Lord, y'all should know me better than that. That don't matter, Maureen. He'll throw you under the bus too. Most of the time, John doesn't remember who is on his team. Neither does Robert. But yeah, no, y'all, I'm not taking nothing for stress. I was just kidding. Nope, I haven't took salvia. Yes, John's a sweetheart. Don't let him fool you. Oh, believe me. Yeah, Maureen, I'm telling you, they haven't had. It's been too long since they've had a fly swatter get after them. Or the proverbial flip flop. Yeah, yeah, they need their chains jerked so they can get back into place. Yep, Larks, I agree. They need to dig in the dirt and meditate on the ill of their ways. What can be very invasive quickly? I missed something. Sorry. Yes, Larks, bingo. Somebody must have took their Hot Wheels cars away. Now, here's another thing. Apparently, they forgot about the power of a fly swatter or a privet switch or the one I hated more than anything. My mother, like I said, was mean. And I hated every time I got one of these gifts. Yeah, you remember the paddle that had the ball on the rubber string. Yeah, that was bought, and we were told to play with it until the string broke. Well, needless to say, she never knew that string. Well, she knew several times, but not often because I knew how to pry that staple up, stick the other end of the string in there, and make it look like it was still, holding up. Yeah, yes, you could just pick the Mayflower. No, not the Maypop flower, but the Mayflower. Now, don't just use the flowers, use some of the leaves and a little bit of the stem as well. I'm still laughing that Junior got sassy back. I was proud of him. I was surprised of that. And yes, John and Robert mean the world to me and to Junior as well. Great guys, wonderful guys. Yes, they make good paddles, and believe me, like I said, I was sneaky. I was not a bad child. I just had an ungodly, brutal, mean mama. And but yeah, where there's a will, there's a way to survive. And believe me, I knew eventually I couldn't get away with the string theory for long, but I milked it for as long as I could. I don't think he did have a live last night, Dark Lord Minute. And see, yep, them secret Asians. Yeah, I'm really worried about that. Send those secret Asians down here. I wouldn't mind a couple of woks full of stir fry. I'll put them to work making me some stir fry and some egg rolls. Good night, Jeff Brown. I appreciate you taking time out to come to live stream. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. We haven't talked about a whole lot of important stuff, but I'm just needing to laugh and joke around for a while, release stress, y'all. He claims he has secret Asians. We don't know. We ain't seen them anyway, and most everybody's not really worried about them. But like I said, I hope they do come down this way peeping around because you better believe it, they're going to stir fry me something and they're going to make me some egg rolls. I want a break from cooking for a while. Well, I don't want y'all to just, well, never mind, Dark Lord Minute. You're gonna try to get sassy now, and you got me on that one. Get him, Maureen. Get him. See, I told you. You better believe Mama Al done got tired cooking for a while. Sass included. Now, I really do like egg rolls. I do need to do a video showing how to make when I get a chance to make simple, easy, quick, well, not so much quick, but very simple, good egg rolls. Not hard. But I warned you, Maureen. You see what I'm saying? They're sneaking. You gotta watch them. Oh, wait. They are men. I'm joking, y'all. I'm joking. Yeah, supposed to be a southern gentleman. I don't know what part of South he comes from because that stuff don't fly here. Almost homesteading. That was great. Okay, Dark Lord Minute, stay safe. You stay safe and sound, and you take care. Thank you as always for coming to spend time with us. And we'll see you next Monday night. Oh, what you backtracking for now, John? What you looking for? What you backtracking for, John? You worried now? You doing that chicken dance of scratching backwards? Yes, absolutely true, Mike. I absolutely agree with you. He needs to sniff some leaves, some roots, lick some leaves, eat some leaves. Yeah, he needs to calm it on down. John, I'm going to tell you now. You couldn't handle me one on one in your judge's chamber. I'd eat you up, spit you out, resurrect you, and whoop your butt. Southern style. Mama Owl has spoken. Oh, I love sassafras leaves. I need to find a sassafras tree around me. Unfortunately, here in West Tennessee, a lot have been destroyed, tore down because, urban development. Um, Now, you are gathering the sassafras leaves to make your filet gumbo powder, right? Yeah. Now, if you harvest the sassafras leaves, do it sparingly, dry them, and powder them up. That is what filet gumbo powder is made from. You betcha, Maureen. Mama Owl has spoken. Yes, it's a dangerous combination. You betcha, Larks. And just to think, I have a special made wooden spoon. It hasn't been broke in yet. Really? They smell like lemon to you? Robert, hop on over to the side. Calm your tail down. Oh, believe me, we already know you're full of bullfrog. I knew that already. No, Jipper, I was joking. It was a joke. No, no, I'm not. No, no big pharma. Um, yes, I'm stressed. with Junior because I'm worried about him. But I'm not stressed so to the point that I would, how do you want to put it, embrace using big pharma. There's too many herbs that I grow that I can use. No, I have to, and anyway, we're taking care of Junior. I have to, I can't be under the influence of anything that would slow my reaction, slow my judgment. I'm trying to think of the word for it, but yeah, taking care of Junior, I have to be on it like that. Um, so yeah, nothing could be. I couldn't dull, numb anything. My judgment, watching him, checking on him. So yeah, no, I wouldn't. Yes, I'm stressed. I wouldn't wish this on anybody what we're going through, but I gave that man a promise that I'd take care of him, and I'm not going nowhere. I'm gonna see him through this one way or another. But yeah, no, I was joking. I don't do big pharma, y'all. Okay, good evening, Janie. You take care. You have a blessed week also, and I hope to see you again next Monday night. Yeah, you don't want, like I always tell everybody, harvest responsibly. A little from here, a little from there, a little over here, because we're fixing to go into the hot season and you don't want to stress the trees out too much. And that's why I say harvest a little here and a little there. Hold on, what 6 inches high? I'm sorry I missed it fishing for fun. Yeah, I don't like taking pills that's got big pharma backing. Thank you, Robert. Thank you. I appreciate it more than you realize. Yes, I have to be alert. I have no choice. Because, yeah, one slip up on me can, yeah, could be a bad timing for Junior. It's just like I would love a good hard sound sleep at night. I could easily take melatonin and it'd knock me out, but I can't. I can't take melatonin because I have to be able to wake up at a moment's notice because I listen to his breathing and everything. So, yeah, I sleep very softly now. Yes, laughter is the best medicine. It really is. Bless you, Maureen. Bless you. I am sorry to hear that. You're a stronger, better woman for that as well. Oh, did I miss somebody? Hey, Carolyn Lowe, welcome in the chat. How are you doing? You're welcome, darling, and I mean every word of it, Maureen. Every word. Hey, where to begin, Homestead? How are you doing, Janice? Look at y'all coming in when chat's almost over. Y'all missed it. Man, let me tell you, John showed his tail. Robert showed his true colors. I'm telling you, be careful, y'all. Birds of a feather, even though they act like they're not. Birds of a feather. This is a warning to y'all. Yeah, we have, Maureen. It's been hilarious. Okay, almost homesteading. Take care. You have a blessed week, and we'll hopefully see you next Monday night. Bye to you and hoot hoot as well. Yes, same way with me. Same way with me. Absolutely, Lonnie. Absolutely. Yeah, they say they're gonna, penalize me. So I'm laughing on that. You was hilarious. Now don't you be getting all upset or nothing. You gotta stay. Oh, look at you over just dying laugh. Junior just come in. All right, sit back, baby. Sit back. Put your feet up. You feeling okay? Okay. Oh, no problem, Janice. I understand. Robert, from my southern heart to yours, bring it. Bring it. You remember, I'm not a little mousy, petite little southern belle. I'm a southern mama, born and raised in the hood. Bring it. I'm ready. Yes, Carolyn Lowe. Yes, I took care of my dad. I took care of my grandmother. Um, I get my toughness, which they don't understand. You know, dynamite comes in small packages. That was my grandma. I towered over my grandma, and that woman was tough, and I miss her greatly, and I loved her dearly. She survived, what was it, 4 strokes, 3 heart attacks, one, two, throat cancer, and lung cancer. She was a tough girl. No, let me rephrase that, and I didn't mean no disrespect. She was a tough woman. So yeah. Hey, Tennessee Bushcrafter, how you doing? That's fine. I understand completely. Yeah, I'm gonna snatch him up, Maureen. I'm gonna jerk a knot in Robert's tail, and he's gonna learn how to behave. They don't know how to behave, Maureen. I told you that. They like wild animals. Wild animals. Baby, you need to. Yeah, I have been by the side and crossed over a many a person. But I am a firm believer, and I know a lot of people don't understand me when I say this anymore. It's anymore nowadays. It's absolute truth. You cry at a birth and you rejoice at a funeral. The reason why you cry at a birth is that baby's coming into a world full of hell, evil, and they're fixing to go through a lot of suffering to try to survive, learn, thrive. Those who die, they're not suffering no more. And hopefully, all of them have lived a long, good, healthy, long, wonderful, adventurous life. And I'm serious about saying that. I have been through some extremely rough, being there by somebody's side dying. I have seen a lot of horrible things, but never once would I not be there for somebody who's crossing over. Because nobody should die alone. Now, you do realize John's plan. You hear me? You realize that, right? Don't you get? And anyway, you're not supposed to be getting upset. I see you sitting over there with that grin all on your face. What did I miss? What the heck did I? I'm gonna have to go back to it later. But yeah, the worst thing I have death wise experience. Yeah, it was a hot day today, Tennessee Bushcrafter. Oh, that sounds good, Maureen. That sounds really good. I know the Aussie has asked me to make breakfast for dinner again, and my niece is wanting chocolate gravy. I'm gonna see if she might want a pasta salad. Instead, I'll give her an option. I know Junior's gonna want the breakfast for dinner because he's just an egg fanatic. And me, I don't know what the heck I'm gonna eat. I might make me bacon biscuit. I don't know because I done had eggs last night, and I have a slight allergy, so I have to break them up between eating them. Um, and I don't have any duck eggs. I could eat a duck egg with no problem. Um, and then later tonight, I gotta make my pizza. Pizza McQuarrie pizza. Yeah, I never take life for granted. Not whatsoever, because, well, I've had 8 near death experiences, and, well, they don't want me, because that just shows you how much trouble I am. So be warned, John and Robert. Yeah, just be prepared, Tennessee Bushcrafter. Just be prepared. They both railroaded you. I'll just let you know. John, he's a Yankee too. Watch out. He knows about y'all's Yankee ways. Yeah, I don't blame you, Mike. I'd take the rabbit poo in a heartbeat too. I wish I had a way to get up there. I would buy rabbit if I had the funds. I would buy rabbit manure from Tennessee Bushcrafter. I've been needing some for a while. Oh my God, it's Jana beside me. I didn't know what that was that let that long, slow, deep exhale out. I'm like, going, what on earth was fixing to get me? Yes, I try to laugh as much as possible, Jennifer, because there's only one other option, and I cried enough at the hospital, and I'm trying not to cry anymore. All right, Tennessee Bushcrafter, I'm fixing to get off here anyway. You take care and you have a blessed evening. And I wanted to say thank you for your service as always. He's a Yankee. Junior's a Yankee. Yes, he is. He got smart. He likes to eat. He came to the South. But yeah, Junior's born and bred Yankee. Yes, he is. Okay, Carolyn Lowe, you take care. And if y'all don't mind, please click the thumbs up as you go out. I would greatly appreciate it, y'all. But yeah, Junior's Yankee. Yes, he is. Yankee truck driver at that, so be careful. We all know how crazy truck drivers are. Oh, now he's over smiling and giggling now. Y'all, I'm gonna get off here because I got to cook dinner for everybody. I gotta make myself eat something. That's the hardest thing I'm dealing with is eating. Um, hoot hoot, Jennifer. You take care. Hey D, I thought you had left. Sorry. D Snook. I think I said hello. If I didn't, D, I think I did. That's okay, Robert. I'm more than happy to. Because, yeah, y'all just don't realize what you're playing with. Yeah, y'all just don't realize. Oh no, Junior's not a redneck. You got that mistaken. You got that mistaken. Why would the poor guy in hell wouldn't make anyone want to leave being a Yankee? It's called women who know how to take care of their man, women who know how to cook, women who know how to garden, and women who know how to defend themselves. Yeah, as Southern women come as a full package. That's and he knew I knew how to cook. Oh, that sounds good. I haven't had any fresh sweet peas this year. He's a gentleman and a scholar. Good. Take care, Pearlio. I hope you had fun laughing. I hope you did. And I think somebody. I've got to read the email, Pearlio. Do you have the same email, or did you change your email? 'Cause I think somebody was looking for your email, and I'll but I haven't read the whole email, so I need to get with you, Pearlio. Y'all, I want to thank y'all. Oh, I know it's all in fun, John. I have fun. But this has already been screenshotted. It's been screenshotted and we have it saved so people know that, yeah. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm on my laptop. I'm too busy holding my coffee. Um, what the hell? I hope everybody had fun. Um, it was good to get to laugh and relax for a while. It truly was. And I look forward to seeing y'all next Monday night. Y'all don't realize how much I look forward to each Monday night getting to spend time with you each. And may you each be blessed. Have a blessed week ahead and stay positive. You got this, and we're going to get through this together. Yep, just like Tammy said, I hope to see y'all next Monday evening. And Tammy, I want you to get to feeling better. Let me know if um if that baking soda and Dawn works for you. I love y'all more than y'all realize. Bring it, Robert. Bring it. Everyone, take care. Have a blessed week ahead. And I look forward to seeing y'all next Monday evening. Y'all stay safe and sound and stay positive. You can do this. Everyone, take care. Know that I love you more than anything. And may you each be blessed. Hoot, hoot.